what we have here is a failure to communicate. Just kidding. What we have here is a meal ready to eat individual ration. Menu 1, chili with beans. Doesn't seem to have a date code anywhere, not stamped or printed on or anything. I'm gonna open it up for you guys. That's what's inside. We have cornbread. There's the nutrition facts if you need them. I'm not sure exactly how this goes, but I think it means the 198th day of 2014. Correct me if I'm wrong. I have some white wheat snack bread. There's the nutrition facts if you need them. 108th day of 2014, I suppose. They have a flameless ration heater. And we have an accessory pack. I'll show you what's in there in a bit. We have a Crown Apple Ranger bar. There's the nutrition facts if you need them. We have a military, well, an MRE spoon, I guess. A hot beverage bag. Some orange flavored, no fruit juice. I don't exactly know what no fruit juice means, but I'm guessing it's not fruit juice. And I guess this is our entree right here. Chili with beans. Okay. This little thing to hold it in. Some cheese spread. Clean that up a little bit. I'm not like completely familiar with these. I've watched a lot of videos, so I'm not gonna say I'm too good with making videos. Let me show you what's in the accessory pack. We have some gum, some salt. We have some ground red pepper. Oh, I've never seen this one before. Some matches. These matches are designed especially for damp climates, but they will not light wet or after long exposure, several weeks to damp air. Some toilet paper. Some sugar. A moist towelette. Freeze dried instant type 3 coffee. Creamer non-dairy dry for coffee or tea. So that's in the accessory pack. So yeah, let's get started, I guess. I'm not very good at the whole filming thing, so bear with me. Oh, let me just give you a shot of everything together. There you go. Okay, and when I come back right now, I'm gonna go get some water and stuff so we can start making all this. Okay, so here we go. I already have my entree steaming up in there. It's nice and hot. Put it up against the rock or something, but really I have it like in my drawer, and it's like I can't put the way to hold it open like that. Okay, so I'm gonna start showing you what is in. I'm gonna start eating for you guys, I guess. Trying it out. Just trying to figure out this whole camera setup. I don't really have a camera. I'm using my phone and like a broom and stuff to try to record this video. Hopefully it stays up. Okay, I think that's good enough. So we're gonna start off with beverage base powder. It says to put 12 ounces of water. 12 ounces. Half a canteen cup. I don't have a canteen cup. I'm just going to measure out the 12 ounces in this bag. I'm just going to pour it into a cup and dump the powder in. I kind of like saving these bags. There's 12 ounces. I'm in the process of moving somewhat, so I don't have too many cups at the moment. So I'm just gonna kind of use what I have. And hopefully it works out. Here's the powder. Whoa. I like these bags because you can just put all the trash in here. Nice and sturdy. Getting a nice stir. I was really looking forward to this. I've never tried a bread before from the MRE packs. That's pretty cool. Usually every time I watch them, this is stuck to it, so I'm guessing it's pretty fresh since it's not stuck to the oxygen absorber wasn't stuck to the bread. Here's the cornbread. Oh, it was stuck. Never mind. Maybe it's not so fresh. No, I'm thinking it's pretty fresh. I watched so many YouTube videos from MREs. And I remember a long time ago I had my dad had brought one home, and I forgot what it was. I think it was like enchiladas or something. And I completely like fell in love with it. And for the past 2 years I've been watching like G Schultz and Gundog and then here's the Cran Ranger bar. Cran Apple Ranger bar. Looks like a kind of like a Fig Newton but with nothing in it, I guess. So I've been watching them, and I've been trying to get my hands on some MREs, but they're so expensive online. And luckily I have a friend in the military who gave me a whole box. So I'm just gonna review that for you guys, I guess. That's what I figured. I completely idolize G. Schultz and Gundog, so I'm gonna try to be like the big boys. Just kneading that cheese up. I'm not a really big fan of the Cheez Whiz. Or the cheese, I guess. But, my husband likes it, so I let him eat it. Well, after I try it. Sorry for this. I'm just trying to get you guys a good, good view of everything. So I'm kneading it up. Just squeezing it out to one side. I can't really tell you, I want to use my teeth. Okay, got it open. Just squeeze it right here on this bread. Okay. Maybe I'll mash it down a little bit or something. That's not working out too well. It tastes exactly like Cheez Whiz. So I'm just gonna try these out while my main entree is getting ready. There's a cheese spread. It's kind of weird looking. Just looks like that 99-cent store Cheez Whiz type of stuff. Close-up view for you. It's actually pretty yummy. The bread tastes like a really dense, like sweet kind of bready flavor. That's pretty good. But like I said, I'm not a fan of, well, too big a fan of the cheese spread because I don't really like Cheez Whiz. Now we're gonna try this, the cornbread. It's very like, it's falling apart. It's very dense. Close up for you. That tastes pretty darn good. I'm a really big fan of cornbread, so I just love anything that has like that corn flavor to it. And this tastes really corny. It's delicious. I need a drink of this. Now my mouth is all dry. It's pretty good. It tastes kind of like it's like a Kool-Aid, I guess. Let's try the cran apple fruit bar. It doesn't look like it being very dry. It looks pretty moist, but it's not very moist. It's kind of dry, actually. It's like right in between dry and moist. It tastes okay. It's not my favorite thing in the whole world, but it's pretty good. It's nice and sweet. It's like just the right amount of sweet. I don't know if you've ever had some of those bars before, but sometimes you just bite into them and it just tastes like a blast of like sugar and like processed fruit or something, and that's not always too good. While we're waiting for the entree, I'm gonna go ahead and make this coffee. I don't have an extra cup right now, so I'm just gonna make it in the hot beverage bag. I like this freeze-dried stuff because I could put in cold water, because I'm not really like a fan of warm coffee. It kind of grosses me out. I like cold coffee. So I really enjoy this freeze-dried coffee because I I noticed like I don't have to heat it up or anything for it to all mix together. And this creamer, sometimes I'll drink like cold coffee and then I'll try to put creamer in it and it just doesn't work. It just like all kind of floats at the top and stays nasty. But this stuff kind of just like, it's pretty good. It all mixes in and it incorporates really well. So I need to put this one in 8 ounces of water. Wait, hold on. That's weird. It says dissolve contents in 8 ounces of water, but this one says it only takes 6 ounces. So I guess it's just how much you want. But I'm gonna put 6 ounces because I like my coffee to taste kind of strong. If you're a coffee drinker, 6 ounces isn't much. It's like a little shot of coffee. There's that. Put in coffee first. The coffee, the sugar, azúcar, and the creamer. I like this creamer. Like I said, it dissolves really good, and that's kind of weird for creamer. Well, in my experience, it's kind of weird for creamer because I've always had creamer that takes like forever to dissolve. Well, the powder creamer. I close that right up. And give it a nice shake. I don't know if I'm just kind of weird, but I like over shaking things because I never feel like anything is shaking enough. And in my defense, it's not because there's still a little bit of sugar and stuff sitting at the bottom now. Nice cold coffee. I don't know if you can see in there, but the creamer is not just like sitting on top like most creamers do. So I'm gonna take a sip of this from the bag. And it just tastes like, if you like your coffee strong, you should probably put like a little bit less than 6 ounces of water because it tastes kind of like watered down coffee a little bit. Okay. Check the time, see how long it's been. I think it's been about 15 minutes now. So, I'm gonna move over to the entree. Feels nice and warm. It's kind of hot to the touch on the bottom. I think it's pretty cool. It gives off like this weird smell to it. But the entree seems pretty evenly Ooh, that's really hot to the touch. Just gonna set this aside somewhere. Let's just put that right over here. Why it's all wet. I want to bite it open, but I don't want to put on my mouth on all those chemicals that were probably in the water. I'm going to try to dry it off a little bit. And open it. There we go. There's the entree. Oh, it's steaming. I don't know if you can see that. Geez, they give you a lot. Not that I'm complaining, but I wasn't expecting that much. Hey, it's always a good thing to get more than you're expecting. Well, I mean, unless you're like stepping on the scale or something and seeing a bigger number that you expected, that's probably not too good of a thing. But with most other things, it's usually better to have more than you expected. I'm a mess. Okay. There's that. It's spilling everywhere. I need to get a bowl with more holes. Bigger holes. There's a nice hefty spoonful. Ooh, it's steaming. Take a bite of this. Try to make sure it zooms in. That tastes really good. It kind of tastes like, I mean, it has like a slight chili flavor, but it tastes more like, to me, like those barbecue pork beans. Pork and beans things. It's kind of bland. Not too much salt or anything. But I guess that's why they give you the iodized salt. Oh, it's kind of spicy too. And the ground red pepper. So let's try it like that. We'll put in the iodized salt first. I can't eat too much salt. Makes me feel bad. I think that should be good. Trying to mix it up without spilling it everywhere. Ooh, that spiciness creeps up on you. Okay, now let's try it with just the salt and the chili. Oh, that is so much better. Oh, I don't really think it needs to be spicier than it already is, but just for the sake of it, we'll try some ground red pepper. There we go. Just trying to open it. I have no nails, so it's kind of hard to get things open most of the time. Oh, that's weird. Looks like paprika. I don't want to put too much of that. I'll get stomach ache later. I'm just gonna mix that in. Now let's try some of that. It slightly changes the flavor, but not really. Ooh. Okay, and it's very spicy. And I know I said I don't like spicy. It's not so much I don't like it, it's just that I shouldn't be eating spicy things because I always regret it later. I'm not trying to be gross, but that's how I feel about it. And I always end up adding too much spice and I get a tummy ache later. But this is very delicious. And I'm gonna try putting it on the cornbread. Just a little bit. Oh, that's good. That's very yummy. I'm gonna try with a little bit of cheese on there. Put a little bit of this on it. Try taking a bite like that. Oh, it's very good too. I think This is a very yummy ration. It's kind of spicy and it's sweet at the same time. The breads add another layer of sweetness, but like with a different texture. And I love textures. And earlier I ate I think it was like a meatballs and marinara sauce or something. I didn't like that too much, but then again, I'm not very much of a fan of marinara sauce, so I'm not sure my husband ate all that. But I'm sorry to be so messy. It just goes to show you that they put a good amount in the entree. And yeah, this is gonna be my first video, so if you like it, just shoot me a thumbs up. And I got a whole box of them, a whole box of MREs, so I'm probably gonna be making some more reviews. I'm gonna try to get some bigger plates so that it doesn't get everywhere because it looks messy and gross. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, shoot a thumbs up and, you know, keep watching, I guess. Stay tuned for more videos. Alright, have a good one. Bye.